what is your name, and tell us what brought you here?
My name is Jordan Vogt-Roberts. I'm a director, writer, producer. I live in LA. I have a show on Comedy Central that just got picked up for a full season. It's called Mashup.
Nice.
I made a short film called Successful Alcoholics that premiered at Sundance and then played at South by and did the festival circuit a couple years ago. And then I'm doing a movie this summer, but I can't really talk too much about that.
Okay,
so,
no, understandable,
yeah.
understandable. So is that short film what got you all this publicity, or is that kind of what started it?
A little bit. It's everything, you know. Like you always have to have so many different projects going on, and it just so happened that, you know, like the TV show actually predates the short by a while, but you know,
okay.
like I was saying in there, this industry moves at a snail's pace, and you never know what's going to hit and when it's going to hit, and sometimes it's those things that you literally put no emphasis or thought into, and it's the things that you go into a room and it's like, yeah, this is my idea, that they're like, great, you know, you never know. It's such a fickle industry, and so like, you know, the short was something that we made and that got a lot of traction. At the same time, like I used to do a lot of like web branded content, and you know, the internet is like this endless black
you
hole
can just kind of
just content you can make, so.
And just kind of get your material out there. So I know a lot of individuals in there were talking about how Hollywood is being part of the agencies. What route would you suggest, and how would you go about it?
I mean, it's as a director.
Yeah, I guess directing, since you're
as a director,
more inclined to that.
I would not say do not go to an agency, do not go intern. Like, go and learn how to make content and keep making content and keep making, even if it's bad, like make bad content over and over again until it's better, until you like it more. Like, just there's like with the tools people have with 5Ds and the internet and whatever. Like, whereas it's important to remember that technology is not content. Just keep making stuff. Like there's no reason that we can't just keep making content. If you're a director, just keep cutting your teeth and learning and failing and finding what you like and what you don't like. And that's the only way to do it, you know, and then you'll start growing. You'll make stuff that you hate, and you'll make stuff that you love. And then you'll look back on that stuff that you love in 2 years, and you might hate it. Or you might still love it. But like, it's just about continuing growing. Yeah, we're progressing and growing, you know, like I was saying in there, there's that Ira Glass quote about how it takes a long time before what you recognize to be good aligns with what you're actually making. It can take 10 years, you know, like it's everyone's path is different.
And you said the Coen brothers, I think someone said in the Coen...
they were saying the Coen brothers directed their first movie when they were 30, and you know, a lot of like, just as long as you're making stuff that you care about and you feel like you're growing, just keep doing it. And ideally, like, you can get it seen with the internet, and like ideally people are responding to it, but there's just no path. There's no right or wrong.
Right. As long as you're constantly creating content.
There's no right path in this industry.
Right.
Everyone's journey is different, and like it's just on you to be savvy and like create your own opportunities. And like now I sound like a self-help motivational speaker or something, but it's true. Like you have to be savvy enough to recognize where you have an opportunity and what it is, and just go after it.
Okay. So. Cool. And I guess kind of ending, what would you suggest to students? Looking back at it, besides the creating thing, I mean, resources, what to utilize.
My college asked me to come back and speak a while ago, and I was like, I'll come back if you let me be honest. And I told them that film school generally, I don't think prepares you for the industry and the real world. It just doesn't. Like, you know, no one cares what your student film is. Like when you're in school, you put so much emphasis and weight on like, I'm gonna make this piece of art. Like no one cares. Like if it's great, sometimes it can transcend that boundary, but like beyond your schoolwork, beyond like your script writing classes or your student film or whatever, just be making stuff outside of that. Be growing outside of your schoolwork. Your schoolwork, consider that secondary.
Yeah,
consider
yeah.
the time that you're in film school a time in which you can just play around and find what you like, find what works, collaborate with other people,
Make
and
friends.
just keep making stuff. Like your script writing class or your whatever, your camera tests, like it just doesn't. They don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't do your work. Is what I'm telling you. Like just make content. Like with the tools we have, with the internet and everything, you can make whatever you want, whatever is right in front of you, and do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And you spoke about networking.
We're in a show me culture, right?
Right.
Like, don't tell me your idea. Show it to me. Like I don't want to hear about your script or your short or whatever. Like you have the tools and the resources to go do that stuff for nothing.
Right.
Just go make it and then show someone and then show someone else and like. You know,
eventually, you'll show the right person.
like we will. It's not even that. It's just even if you don't show the right person, like you're still growing.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
learning. You're learning
and
as
like
you go.
it's such an exciting time. We live in this great era where you can like. I didn't have these tools, you know. Like I couldn't go out 5D and get like great depth of field and color space and like you had to shoot on film. To get those looks, and now you can do it with the camera you're shooting on right now. You know, and so now then you just have to make good stuff because anyone can make it look great now. So make good stuff.
Thanks, appreciate it.